And we learned this morning that the FAA says that it will reduce air traffic by 10% across high-volume markets.
So this all is expected to start tomorrow, and they say it's in an effort to maintain safety during the government shutdown.
So CBS News travel correspondent Kris Van Cleave is monitoring those reductions for us very closely. Kris, good morning. It looks like you're at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. First, can you break down what this means? We know that DFW and Love Field here at home in North Texas are bracing for this along with Southwest and American Airlines. But can you give us an idea of what 10% will mean for our airports?
Sure. So DFW has about 1,800 flights a day. So that's about 180 cancellations that are likely to show up there. Love Field closer to 200, so 20 flights. Now, this is not going to be necessarily 10% cut tomorrow. It sounds like the airlines are operating under the understanding that they're going to be allowed to ramp up to 10%. So they're planning for at least 4% cuts on Friday, 5 on Saturday, 6 on Sunday, until they get to that 10% number at these 40 airports. And there is a little bit of flux in this because the FAA hasn't issued the final order yet to the airlines. So they're scrambling. This was a bit of a surprise announcement. Look for cancellations affecting people tomorrow to be announced sometime today, and the airlines are going to do that because they want to avoid people getting to DFW or Love Field and being surprised by a cancellation. Also, if they make that decision today, they have a little bit more time to rebook people. So look for those cancellations to start to pop up today for tomorrow morning. Watch your app. You should notice when you're checking in as well.
Yeah, and I know a lot of travelers that are at home right now are maybe thinking, okay, well, 90% of flights will be on time, so maybe it won't impact me. But for those travelers that are anticipating these potential shutdowns of their flights, what do they need to do to anticipate tomorrow?
Well, no guarantee the other 90% will be on time. Particularly right now, what we have seen is an increase in delays relating to FAA staffing, and that's part of why the FAA is taking this action. They say the strain and fatigue on controllers represents a potential safety risk, so they're trying to bring down the volume. Right now, there's a lot of uncertainty. The airlines are scrambling to figure out what flights they're going to cancel, and then trying to do that in a way that gives people as much notice as possible. Right now, pay attention to the flight schedule. Watch your flight status. The CEO of Frontier Airlines went as far as to say if it's critical that you travel tomorrow, maybe think about booking a backup ticket. I don't know that I would go that far. Certainly, if you're flying out of DFW, there are a lot of flight options. This is not a peak travel period, so there will be flexibility. But it is certainly possible if you are on the 8 a.m. flight to Tulsa, you might end up on the 6 a.m. or the 10 a.m. flight because that 8 a.m. can get canceled.
Kris, yeah, all good advice, too. And it's certainly a reminder for travelers to make sure that they're constantly checking the apps of those airlines that they'll be flying with. Kris, thank you so much. We appreciate it.